alto flute. You won't regret owning an alto flute. Unlike the piccolo, you can really get by with an alto flute that is used kind of mediocre in quality and on the cheaper side, because I think the tone quality is looser, it's unrefined, it's a novelty sound. It just needs to sound like an alto flute. And so where to go about finding yourself an alto flute? A great place to start is Flute World. Also a good resource for an alto flute is your private teacher, letting them know you're interested. They probably know somebody that is selling an alto flute. So I would say there are 4 main things to look for when purchasing an alto flute to play professionally. Number 1 is just know your options for head joint. On the alto flute, you have 2 options for head joint. The straight one, just like a regular flute, or where is it? This curved one, which will bring the finger keys closer to you, like that. Number 2 is you can go cheaper, like I said. It can be silver plated. It doesn't have to be top of the line alto flute to play it professionally. It just needs to sound like an alto flute, have that alto flute sound, and all the notes need to speak. So just make sure all the notes are speaking and nothing is wildly out of tune. And number 3, on that same concept of that it doesn't need to be a high-end alto flute, it does need to be a name brand. So you can find like an Armstrong, a Gemeinhardt, Jupiter. And the 4th thing is you can just expect to pay anywhere from $600 to $2,500, maybe more, somewhere in that range, for a decent alto flute that you can play professionally.